celebrate this Commencement Day with you. I invite you to join me in a moment of prayer or silent meditation. Please, gentlemen, remove your hats if you would so. And we want to give thanks to God of all creation who gave us life, He gave us peace, and He sure gave us this glorious day. God of all creation, please honor us with your divine and loving presence as we acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2014. God of all creation, hear our prayer and let it be pleasing to your ear. As always, we ask that you shower your blessings on each of us and that you allow each of us to gain encouragement from Dr. Wimbish's words. In turn, we thank you for the freedom to meet together on such a momentous occasion, knowing that this freedom is denied to many in other countries. Because of your loving grace, we have the freedom to convene this honorable ceremony and to bless your name. We humbly ask in your name that today's ceremony be a true celebration of new life and opportunities for each graduate. May each of us see that learning, knowledge, and wisdom we all receive is a gift you extend freely to all mankind, regardless of age, sex, religion, and or nationality. May you continue, dear Lord, to shower us with the gifts of learning, knowledge, and wisdom. May you continue to open our eyes to our place in the world and our duty to our fellow man. May you continue to protect each person present as he or she walks the pathway of his or her dreams with the knowledge that you are the constant in each life. We humbly ask all these things in your name on this day you made for us. Amen.
You may be seated. Welcome to the beautiful campus of Patrick Henry Community College, and welcome to our 2014 graduation ceremony. At this ceremony, we will pause for just a moment to celebrate the accomplishment of our graduates and of our faculty. Behind the degrees and the certifications that are in the table behind me are months and months of sacrifice and commitment, days of setting very tough priorities and balancing everyday life with getting an education, hours of studying and studying and studying, assignment after assignment, page after page, minutes of frustration, fear, anxiety, but also exuberance, confidence, aspiration, and hope. Today, our graduates each reach a milestone in the future. It's really an eternal moment where you can and you should take just a moment to celebrate your journey up to now. From the first moment you considered going to college, for the first time you filled out the application or the dreaded FAFSA, for the first time you stepped foot onto this campus or one of the PHCC teaching sites, for the first time you walked through the doors of your first class or logged on to Blackboard. Today begins another series of firsts. So I just want to say that the faculty and the staff and the board of directors of Patrick Henry Community College are very proud of each of you. And make no mistake, graduates, you are the only reason this college exists. You are why we are here. So our commitment to you is that we're going to be here. We're going to be here as your future successes or future challenges surface to honor your accomplishments. In fact, next week, we will honor a group of distinguished alumni at a luncheon and an awards banquet. And I would certainly look forward to honoring some of you graduating today at a future awards banquet. We'll be here if and when you decide that you want to further your education, or you need certain workplace training in the future, or if you just want to learn something fun to appease your creative side or start a hobby. We want to be here if your entrepreneurial DNA kicks in and you decide to start your own business or create a new product or birth a new enterprise. We will always be your college. Once a patriot, always a patriot. So I'm calling you all patriots as we move together forward today. I'd like to recognize and thank the Patrick Henry Community College Board of Directors. It is so important that these individuals in our community dedicate their time and their energy and their passion for our college. And I would like to recognize those participating in our ceremony today. Mrs. Nancy Baker, representing Martinsville, Mr. Ben Gravely, Henry County, Dr. Lillian Holland, Henry County, Mr. Barry Jarrett, Henry County, Mrs. Becky Lovell, Henry County, Mrs. Elaine Ryder, Henry County, Mr. Eddie White, Martinsville, and Mr. Victor Williams, Patrick County. Would you join me in thanking them for the time they commit? Several years ago, the Patrick Henry Community College Foundation Board of Directors established the Distinguished Faculty Achievement Award program here. A maximum of 2 awards can be given, and they're made in recognition of such outstanding accomplishments among our faculty of superior teaching, community service, publication, research, visual and performing arts, or other significant contributions to academic excellence. And we have a wonderful, wonderful faculty that all of you graduates should be very proud that you had the chance to study with them. The recipients of this year's award receive a $750 cash award, a Distinguished Faculty Achievement Medallion. Their name is included in a perpetual recognition plaque, and they have the privilege of leading the procession of the faculty at next year's commencement exercises. So it gives me great honor to recognize and name this year's 2014 Distinguished Faculty Achievement Award recipients, and I will call them both up. Professor Eric Jean Shrewsbury. And our second award this year goes to Christopher Wickstrom. Professor Shrewsbury is a professor of Spanish and has been a faculty member for 10 years. And Professor Wickstrom is an assistant professor of mathematics and has been a faculty member for 3 years. Please note that today a reception will be held inside our Frith Economic Development Center up on the hill for our graduates immediately following the ceremony, and certainly everyone is invited to attend. It gives me great pleasure now to introduce the chair of the College Board of Patrick Henry Community College, who spends tireless hours working on the behalf of our college and our students. I'd like to introduce to you now, and please give him a warm Patrick Henry Community College greeting, our chair of the board, Eddie White.
Thank you, Dr. Godwin. Good morning. On behalf of the Patrick Henry Community College Board, I bid you welcome to the 2014 commencement exercises and offer our congratulations to the class of 2014. We also applaud and welcome those who support you in your educational achievements, parents, spouses, other family members, and friends. The board would also like to recognize the college's outstanding faculty and administration for their expertise, hard work, and guidance in getting you here today. So again, congratulations on a job well done, and best wishes as you begin your next journey. I have the distinct privilege of introducing Dr. Annie P. Wimbush, who will deliver today's commencement address. Dr. Wimbush of Vernon Hill, Virginia, has been a professional educator for nearly 40 years. She has served as an assistant teacher, program supervisor, assistant principal, elementary and middle school principal, assistant superintendent, and a superintendent. She's also served as instructor for the University of North Carolina at Pembroke and as an online instructor for Grand Canyon University in Arizona. Her years of service have taken her to 4 states, Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina, and Mississippi. Currently, she enjoys building leadership capacity across the United States as a senior associate with the Schlechte Center for Leadership and School Reform. Dr. Wimbush earned a Bachelor of Science from Averett College, now Averett University, a Master of Education and an Education Specialist degree from the University of Virginia, and she also holds a Doctorate of Education from Fayetteville State University in North Carolina. Her many interests and responsibilities have included serving on numerous civic boards at the local, state, and national levels. In 2007, Dr. Wimbush was named as one of Mississippi's top business women and recognized as the 3rd finalist for 2008 Business Woman of the Year by the Mississippi Business Journal. She was also named Mississippi's 2010 Administrator of the Year by the Mississippi Association of Office Professionals. In working with students, faculties, parents, and community, Dr. Wimbush says enthusiastically that it's not where you come from, but where you're going that makes a difference, and believes that regardless of socioeconomic status, all learners can be successful with the support of home, school, and community. Her loves include God, family, and her community. She is married to retired warrant officer Ray, has 3 adult children, 4 wonderful grandchildren, and a black Labrador retriever. She is a member of Mountain Grove Missionary Baptist Church in South Boston, Virginia, and her motto is, "To God be the glory for the things he hath done." Please join me in welcoming Dr. Annie P. Wimbush.
Good morning, and good morning. I know that protocol has already been established in recognizing so many wonderful people, but I certainly have to thank Mr. White for that wonderful introduction, recognizing him and all of the College Board. And it's my understanding that there are members from the College Foundation Board present as well. I want to recognize those members. Dr. Godwin, my good friend and the president of this prestigious establishment, to the faculty and staff at PHCC. And I can tell you, Dr. Godwin swears that you're the best of the best of the best. And if she says it, I believe it, okay? To family and friends who have come out to support these terrific graduates, I say thank you for your support because, as the song says, they never could have made it without you. And then to my wonderful husband, Ray. You know, it's said that beside every good man, behind every good man, there's a good woman. Well, my saying is, beside every good woman, there is a good man. And thank you for being my good man, Ray. And then finally, to the graduating class of 2014. Yay! Woo! As Mr. Rogers used to say, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Graduates, we really are. We are so excited to be here to applaud you, to congratulate you, to honor your success in your program of choice. And I tell you, in looking at this program, a lot of magnificent programs that you have chosen to dedicate yourself in learning and studying about. And it couldn't have been easy. As Dr. Godwin said, there had to have been many nights when you thought, I just can't do this. I just can't make it. There were days when that essay just would not flow no matter how hard you tried. Or other days when that project just would not come together, even after you'd set up all night long. It took lots of discipline, lots of dedication, and just plain doggedness to get you to where you are. So we do applaud you as you trudged on with arrows coming in all directions. You thought you couldn't make it, but you made it. So we are here to congratulate you. Now, with this milestone that you have just completed, know that it's not the end. It is the beginning of a brand new life for many of you. As the Carpenters used to sing, and the Carpenters, for you young people who probably never heard of them, there was a recording artist, and they used to sing this song, "You've only just begun." Of course, they said, "We've only just begun." So you've only just begun this new career. This is a transition, a change, a shift, if you will, in your life as you move to the next step. So how will you deal with the change as you move forward? I am so glad you asked me that question. Today, I want to talk to you very briefly about embracing your transition. Embracing your transition. And as my pastor, Thomas Divins, always says every Sunday morning, I'm going to give you my 3 points and then I'm going to sit down. So, my first point that I want to share with you to ponder as you think about how will I embrace my transition is number 1, continue to invest in your own learning and your own growth and development. It doesn't ever, ever, ever stop. You have to be. You must be. It's just absolutely mandated that you be lifelong learners. The world is changing so fast now that the job that you have prepared for today, it may not even exist 5 years from now. So you'll have to rethink about your learning. Take the new skills that you've learned. Many times you'll have to reapply those skills. You'll have to think about, how do I do it differently? How do I do a job in another way? Because the job that you prepare for won't exist. Many of you, according to research, will change jobs every 2 to 3 years. And several of you will change careers, not just jobs, careers 8 times in your lifetime. So you'll have to be lifelong learners. You're no longer like your grandparents who stayed in the same job 10, 20, 30 years. So that's point number 1. Learn, relearn, keep reinventing yourselves. Point number 2. Think very, very, very carefully about the choices that you make. Because there are consequences, good or bad. Patrick Henry, whom this wonderful institution is named after, he said, "I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death." As a result of his choice, a nation was formed. Now, I'm telling you, your choices may not form a nation, but they will absolutely surely 100% shape your future and where you're going to go. So think about those choices very, very carefully. When you're faced with a tough situation, will you choose to stand for what is right, even if it means that you're an outlier? Or will you choose to go along with the crowd just because it's easy? Will you get an attitude under criticism? Or who are you to tell me what to do? Or will you use that knowledge, that information, to help make you a better, stronger individual? Will you be a getter? What's in it for me? Or will you be a giver? How may I serve others in this walk of life? You see, life will come at you, and sometimes it will be painful. But the big question is, how will you respond to that? You can't choose what happens to you, but you can choose how you respond to what happens to you. And then my last point is, it's recorded that God said to Joshua, as he was leading the Israelites into the promised land, he said, when you face the enemy, and I'm paraphrasing, when you face the enemy, be confident and be determined. Be confident and determined. So I say to you, do that. Be confident and determined. When you face the enemy, now who's the enemy? Well, we know who the enemy will be. Those people who will say to you, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? You can't reach that dream. You're too tall, you're too short, you're not smart enough, you're not fast enough, you're from the wrong side of the track. You just can't do it. But when they come at you like that, remember to be determined and be confident. Don't let the world tell you who you are. You have to know who you are and stand up for what you know you want to be and forge on for that dream that you have visualized for yourself. And so I'll leave you with a true story. Once upon a time, there was this little girl. And she was the baby of 6. And she was born to sharecroppers. Now, sharecroppers were farmers who worked hands, who would go to the farm owner's land, and they would tend the crops. They would do the work at the cost of having a place, the price or the dedication, the commitment to having a place to stay. So they would do the work on the land, but the landowner would get 75% of the profit, and the work owners would get 25% of the profit. Now, many times, the landowner would take an additional 10% for incidentals, and incidentally, no one knew what the incidentals were. So needless to say, they were very, very poor, because out of every $100 that they earned, the landowner received 75, the workers received 25, and many times 10. Well, they were poor. They lived in an old shack sitting up on the hill in Virginia. And it would get really cold sometimes in Virginia. Sometimes the temperature would drop. It would get so cold that if you left a glass of water sitting on the table, it would be solid ice by the next morning. They didn't have much heat. They had an old potbelly stove to heat the whole house. And when the wind would blow real hard, it would lift the carpet off the floor. And so the mother would stick old newspaper and old rags in the cracks to keep the wind out. They didn't have any indoor plumbing. They had an outhouse, and even the outhouse was so ragged that it was more out than it was in. So rain, shine, snow, or sleet, they had to go outside to use the bathroom, day or night. And once a week, the mother would heat the water in the big pot on the old potbelly stove and pour it into the tin tub. And one child after the other would get their weekly bath. In this old house, they had rats bigger than the cats. And you know the song, the Farmer in the Dell, and how the cat chased the rats? In this house, the children made the song up where the rats chased the cats because the rats were so big. They didn't have a lot of food. Everything they ate was usually homegrown. And so many times in the wintertime, a meal could very well be a whole cake, a piece of fatback, and some fried potatoes. And even with the father wasn't alcoholic. And even with the $15 he many times had a chance to bring home, it never reached home because he used it for his own pleasure. But those children had a mother who was super special. And that mom would say to those 6 children, but particularly to that little girl, honey, you are smart, you are bright, you can do anything you want to do. You just have to believe in yourself, be determined. You have to really get and learn and do everything that you know how to do. And hold your head up high, because you're just as good as everybody else out there. For graduation in 7th grade, in those days, schools ran from kindergarten to 7th grade. And for 7th grade, it was a big occasion, and all the little girls had to wear white dresses. Well, that mother and that family was so poor, they couldn't afford to get that little girl a white dress. So the mother went out and scrubbed extra toilets and cleaned extra floors of other people's houses so that she could get that little girl a white dress and she could look like everybody else. And on the day of graduation, her kindergarten teacher that she stayed in contact with bought her little black pet leather pumps so she could go looking like everyone else. Well, you had to wear hose in those days. You couldn't go bare-legged like girls do today. And that mother couldn't afford a pair of hose for that little girl. Mother was a big lady. The girl was a tiny little thing. So the mother tied her one pair of hose that she owned up under that little girl's chest and said, baby, you walk across that stage with your head held high because you are just as good as everybody else out there. Well, on graduation day, that little girl trucked across stage, baggy hose and all, just singing, climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow until you find your dream. And she said, I'm going to be somebody because my mama said I was special. And she trucked on by. Well, that was the last graduation that little girl's mother had a chance to see, because when that little girl was a senior in high school, she watched her mother die, still living in poverty, in an old stuffed chair with the broken legs. And as she listened to her mother wheezing, trying to catch her last breath, she said to herself, yes, Mom, I'm going to be somebody. You said I could be somebody. I'm going to be somebody because you told me I could do that. Well, that little girl graduated from high school, and like many little girls, she thought, well, maybe I need to get married right away. So she got married right out of high school, and then the next came a baby right out of high school, and a couple of years later, she went into a divorce because she found out that everything that looks good to you is what? Is not good for you. So she went through a divorce, and with a lot of help of a lot of good people, she was able to go to college. And even in going to college, she got on her little food stamps, and she would hide them when she would go to the grocery store. But she was trying to make something out of her life. And she did. She finally earned, with a lot of struggle, a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, a lot of support, she earned a bachelor's degree, walked across stage, cum laude, top 10% of her class, and said, Mother, look at me. You said I could do this. She further went on and earned her master's and her ed specialist degree, graduating top 10% of her class. Hey, Mom, you said I could do it. You said I could do it. She finally earned her doctorate, became the first female superintendent of a Hattiesburg Public School District, and is standing before you here today to say it's not where you come from, but where you're going. That makes the difference. So graduates, when you're 80 or 90 years old and reflecting back over your life, maybe you're rocking in your rocking chair on your porch drinking some sweet tea, if you live in the South. Your story will be the choices that you may. So I encourage you to really, really, really embrace your transition, continue to be a learner, make good choices, be determined and persistent, and write a great chapter and have a terrific headline. Good luck to you.
We take great pride in recognizing the graduates who have achieved high levels of academic excellence. After many years as educators and students, we, the faculty and staff of PHCC, acknowledge the tremendous and sustained efforts required to achieve and maintain the level of performance demonstrated by these 6 following category of students. Among our graduates are students designated as Patrick Henry Scholars because of their demonstrated leadership, academic potential. The College Foundation because of their demonstrated leadership and academic potential, the College Foundation selected these students for full tuition while students at Patrick Henry Community College. Their continued excellence is recognized here today. We recognize the honored graduates who are members of Phi Theta Kappa Psi-Phi chapter. These students have the distinction of belonging to the International Society for 2-year college students. The Greek letters Phi Beta Kappa mean wisdom, aspiration, and purity. The Society's purpose is to recognize and encourage scholarship among students enrolled in a 2-year associate's degree program. Our local Psi-Phi chapter graduating members are distinguished today by their golden tassels and golden stoles. Number 3, Who's Who Among Students is one of the most highly regarded and long-standing honors programs in the country. These students not only excel in the classroom, but are also outstanding leaders on campus. Our Who's Who graduates are distinguished by their golden cords. Number 4, we would like to honor and thank our students who are veterans of military service for the United States. Our veterans are distinguished here today by their red, white, and blue cords. The Presidential Student Leadership Cabinet was established in the fall of 2014. Cabinet members are nominated by the faculty and staff, submit an application and essay, and then are selected in a competitive process. Scholarship funds for the SDV course and course materials are provided by the Dr. Angela Godwin and Jim Hatton Student Leadership Scholarship Fund. Graduates who participate in the Presidential Leadership Cabinet may be identified by their medallions. Number 6, finally, graduating academic honors are awarded by the college to those students who have achieved exceptional academic averages for all their work that they have attempted. On a 4-point grade scale, these students achieving a 3.2 to a 3.49 average are recognized as graduating cum laude with honor. With those with a 3.5 to 3.79 average are recognized as graduating magna cum laude with high honor. Those graduating with a 3.8 or higher average are recognized as graduating summa cum laude with highest honor. As graduates are called to receive their diploma and honors will be cited.
Will the graduating class of 2014 please rise? Dr. Godwin, honored guests, distinguished faculty, families, and friends, on behalf of the Patrick Henry Community College faculty, I'm honored to present the graduation class of 2014. These students have completed all requirements for the appropriate degrees or certificates, and I take great pleasure in recommending these graduates to you.
Under the authority vested in me as president of Patrick Henry Community College, and upon the recommendation of the Patrick Henry Community College faculty, I hereby confer the appropriate degrees and certifications with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto to the candidates that have been presented.
Will the graduates please come forward to receive their awards? Rachel Christina Alderman, Associate of Applied Science in Health Technology, Nursing. Wesley Tyler Allen, Associates of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Melanie Joyce Andrews, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Technology, Entrepreneurship, Small Business, magna cum laude. Tanya Bartha, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Technology, Administrative Support, Technology Medical Office, summa cum laude. Nakia D. Blackwell, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Technology, Administrative Support Technology. Ariel Nicole Bowles, Associate of Applied Science in Health Technology, Nursing, cum laude. Keisha Marie Bradley, Associate of Applied Science in Education Assisting, Career Studies in Nurse Aid Training, and summa cum laude. Jeanette Lynn Branham, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Studies, Human Services, a Certificate in General Education, magna cum laude. Bridget Latae Burnett, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Teacher Education Preparation, Certificate in General Education, cum laude. Catherine B. Burnett, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Shirley Deanna Cabanas, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Human Services. Heather Lynn Canoy, Career Studies Certificate in Pharmacy Technician. Brenda Carrillo, Associate of Applied Science in Administration of Justice. Sharmini DeAmber Carter, Associate of Applied Science in Education Assisting, Certificate in Early Childhood Education, a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Instruction. Morgan Chantel Carter, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Kimberly Dawn Castena, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Technology Administrative Support, and Technology Medical Office, cum laude. Lisa Nicole Catrone, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Technology Administrative Support, and Technology Medical Office. Elizabeth Yvonne Clark, Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Instruction. Barbara Collette, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Management. DeCarlo Collette, Career Studies Certificate in Computer Science Technician, veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Bryson James Collins, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Recreation, Parks, and Leisure Studies, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, cum laude. Mary Lou Collins, Associate of Applied Science in Education Assisting, summa cum laude. Michaela Lynn Garvey Cotton, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science. Robin Farthing Crowder, Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Technology, summa cum laude. Dawn Renee Crum, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Management, cum laude. Kayla Victoria Cumberland, Associate of Arts and Science, General Studies, Human Services, Certificate in General Education, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn Davis, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Administrative Support, and an Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Medical Office. Career Studies Certificate in Office Assisting, cum laude. Laura Dean Davis, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, and a Certificate in General Education. Samantha Rose Demsko, Career Studies Certificate in Nurse Aid Training. Candy Hubbard DeShazo, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support, and Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Medical Office, magna cum laude. Kiana Camille Dillard, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, and a Certificate in General Education. Letitia Nicole Dillard, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support, and Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Medical Office. Caitlin Elizabeth Doss, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Career Studies Certificate in Pharmacy Technician, magna cum laude. Katie Ryan Draper, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Latoya Yvette Edison, Associate of Applied Science and Administration of Justice, cum laude. Sherelle S. Dale, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. Linda Ann Estes, Associate of Applied Science and Education Assisting, summa cum laude. Eric Brent Fain, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Recreation Parks and Leisure Studies, veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Andrew Edward Fenton, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. Anita Carol Ferguson, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Medical Office, magna cum laude. Ashlyn McGee Fleming, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies and a Certificate in General Education. Jennifer Delos Flippen, Career Studies Certificate in Pharmacy Technician. Betty Lou Foley, Certificate in Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Linda Deal Foley, Certificate in Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Kelsey Christine Fulcher, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, and Certificate in General Education. Felicia Ann Gallion, Associate of Applied Science and Education Assisting, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Wayne Gammons, Certificate Industrial Welding, cum laude. Brittany Renee Gill, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Stephen Scott Goad, Certificate in Industrial Welding, magna cum laude. Denise Walker Gonzalez, Associate of Applied Science in Education Assisting. Edith Previous, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Brian Reed Haley, Certificate in Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration, magna cum laude. Latoya Shanae Hairston, Career Study Certificate in Nurse Aid Training. Haley Renee Helbert, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies and a Certificate in General Education. Parker Helbert, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education, cum laude. Mama Mia Hines, Associate of Applied Science and Legal Assisting. Sandy Earl Hines, Associate of Applied Science and Administration of Justice, cum laude. Reed Taylor Hodges, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Stephen Donnell Holland, Associate of Applied Science and Industrial Electronics Technology. Donna Gale Hawley, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Administrative Support Technology, Medical Office, summa cum laude. Jessica Nicole Hubbard, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, summa cum laude. Bradley Michael Hughes, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Accounting, summa cum laude. Brent Hundley, Associate of Applied Science and Industrial Electronics Technology, cum laude. Diane B. Hunt, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Human Services, and a Certificate in General Education. Yolanda Renee Ingram, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Medical Office, summa cum laude. Chipper Nicholas Jones, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Dylan Gage Jones, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, summa cum laude. Malika Eamon Jones, Associates of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Amy Wright Joyce, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. Kayla Amber Keith, Associate of Arts and Sciences General Studies, Teacher Education Preparation, Certificate in General Education, summa cum laude. Sherry Lynn Krantz, Associate of Applied Science and Education Assisting, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Hannah LaFrague, Associate of Arts and Science in Science, a Certificate in General Education. Kian Andre Legans, Associate of Applied Science and Education Assisting, magna cum laude. Evelyn Michelle Madison, Associate of Applied Science and Administration of Justice, cum laude. Christy Manns, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Administrative Support, and Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Medical Office. Desmond Duncan Martin, Certificate Automotive Technology, magna cum laude. Peggy Renee Martin, Associate of Applied Science and Information Systems Technology, Accounting Information Systems. Larry Edward Massey, Associate of Applied Science and Technical Studies, Agribusiness. Taylor Danielle Massey, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Kenneth Norval May, Jr., Career Study Certificate in Industrial Maintenance Electronics, Career Study Certificate in Residential Commercial Industrial Electrician, and a Mechatronics Certification. Haley Ann McAlexander, Associate of Applied Science in Administration of Justice, cum laude. Summer Cassidy Amelia McAlexander, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. Kelsey Page McCambridge, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science. Victoria Robin McClurg, Career Study Certificate in Graphic Communications. Tamara L. McMillan, Certificate in Health Sciences, Career Study Certificate in Pharmacy Technician. Hunter L. Merritt, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Christy S. Milner, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support Technology, and Medical Office. Zachary Anthony Mitchell, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, Mechatronics Certification, summa cum laude, and veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Andrew Tyler Mize III, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Tracy Chenille Moore, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support Technology, cum laude. DeMarcos Deonta Muse, Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Technology. Karen Cardwell Myers, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Human Services, Certificate in General Education, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Nelson, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, Certificate in General Education. Aisha Nicole Newbill, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Studies, Human Services. Carrie L. Oakes, Associate of Applied Science in Emergency Medical Services, Paramedic, Career Study Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician, Intermediate. Emma Lee Oliver, Career Study Certificate in Early Childhood Instruction. Christy Owens, Certificate in Therapeutic Massage, magna cum laude. Tyler Pace, Certificate in Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration. Lydia Joy Pack, Associate of Arts and Science in Business Administration, Certificate in General Education, magna cum laude. Brittany Lewis Palmer, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Management. Rebecca Paredes Gaspar, Associate of Applied Science in Legal Assisting. Kinal Bendish Patel, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Mary L. Penn, Associate of Applied Science in Education Assisting, Certificate in Early Childhood Education, Early Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Instruction, School-Age Child Care, and cum laude. Stephen Michael Penn, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, Mechatronics Certification, and graduated cum laude. Logan Peters, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Business Administration, Certificate in General Education, magna cum laude. Jedediah James Cottle, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, General Education, cum laude. Lucas Clay Perlman, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education, summa cum laude. Teresa Pandora Pritchett, Career Studies Certificate in Culinary Arts. Jacob Randall Pruitt, Associate of Applied Science and Technical Studies, Motorsports Technology, magna cum laude. May Purdy, Associate of Applied Science and Information Systems Technology, Game and Design Development. Nicole Collins Quick, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education, magna cum laude. Margarita H. Reynolds, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support Technology, and Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Medical Office, magna cum laude. Tina Danielle Reynolds, Certificate in Therapeutic Massage. April Renee Rigney, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education, summa cum laude. Ulysses Rios, Certificate in Automotive Technology, cum laude. Bradley Dane Rowland, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, Mechatronics Certification, and magna cum laude. Brian A. Roop, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, Mechatronics Certification. Octavius Javon Ross, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Hector Alejandro Santiago, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Johnny R. Sayers, Certificate in Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration, magna cum laude. Derek Jerome Scales, Certificate in Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration, Career Studies Certificate in Welding. Tina Lynn Sesser, Associate of Applied Science in Legal Assisting, summa cum laude. Joanne Fran Shellhammer Fox, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Accounting, summa cum laude. Brett Hampton Showalter, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Elizabeth Smith, Certificate in Therapeutic Massage. Gloria Jean Smith, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support Technology, magna cum laude. Matthew Eugene Smith, Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology, a Career Study Certificate in Customer Support Specialist, Career Study Certificate in Computer Service Technician, Career Study Certificate in Internet Webmaster, magna cum laude, and veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Michaela Nicole Smithers, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education, summa cum laude. Lisa Ann Farmer Spencer, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Medical Office, cum laude. Montia Sierra Spencer, Associate of Applied Science in Administration of Justice. Jesse W. Stacy, Associate of Applied Science in Technical Studies, Motorsports Technology, summa cum laude. Polly Strafe, Associate of Applied Science in Technology Studies, Agribusiness, magna cum laude, veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Jacqueline Brianna Thurston, Associate of Applied Science in Education, Assisting, Career Study Certificate in Early Childhood Instruction. Alonzo Farrell Turner, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Studies and Human Services, a Certificate in General Education, cum laude, and veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Audrey Louise Turner, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Administrative Support Technology, and an Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office, summa cum laude. Matthew Austin Turner, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Bobby Smith Tyree, Career Study Certificate in Pharmacy Technician, veteran of the United States Armed Forces. Kelly Nicole Vernon, Associates of Arts and Science General Studies, Teacher Education Preparation. Sierra Nicole Vernon, Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, a Certificate in General Education. Joshua Craig Washburn, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, cum laude. Chase Savannah Webb, Associates of Arts and Science in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Jamie V. Wells, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, Mechatronics Certification, magna cum laude. Leger Baby Williams, Associates of Arts and Science in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Leslie J. Williams, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Administrative Support Technology, and Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Medical Office. Ashley Corday Wilson, Career Studies Certificate in Nurse Aid Training. Mary Woods, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Administrative Support Technology, and Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Medical Office. Summa cum laude. Tristan Brooke Rose Wooldridge, Associates of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Certificate in General Education. Kimberly Dawn Wooten, Career Studies Certificate in Culinary Arts. Lakita Wooten, Associate of Arts and Sciences in Business Administration, Certificate in General Education. Jennifer Marie Wright, Associate of Applied Science in Health Technology Nursing. Rebecca Ann Yap, Associate of Arts and Sciences General Studies Teacher Education Preparation, magna cum laude. Gary Wayne Young, Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology, Mechatronics Certification, cum laude. Rochelle Tyrese Nezinet, Certificate in Therapeutic Massage, summa cum laude.
The next group of students here today have completed degree requirements to receive their bachelor's degrees from Old Dominion University. They are part of ODU's distance learning program at our site location here at PHCC. We would like to thank the PHCC community for allowing our students to be recognized here as part of this great day since PHCC. We have a group of students here today that have completed degree requirements to receive their bachelor's degrees from Old Dominion University. They are part of ODU's distance learning program at our site location here at PHCC. We would like to thank the PHCC community for allowing our students to be recognized here as a part of this great day since PHCC is where their journey started and where the ODU coursework was completed. Graduates, please come forward as your name is called. Christopher Bittner, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. DeShanta Hairston, Bachelor of Science, Interdisciplinary Studies, Professional Writing. William Tyler Martin, Bachelor of Science, Professional Communications. Eric Ross, Bachelor of Science, Interdisciplinary Studies. Damaris C., Bachelor of Science, Human Services. Jane Turner, Bachelor of Science, Health Sciences, Health Services Administration, concentration. Jonathan Walker, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Roberta Wright, Bachelor of Science, Occupational and Technical Studies, Training Specialist, concentration.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the Patrick Henry Community College class of 2014.
Isn't this about the most special day we could all have? I hope you'll join me for a moment of benediction. Heavenly Father, your humble and grateful servants, thank you for providing this glorious day and such an uplifting message from Dr. Wimbush. As each of us leaves today, let us remember where we have been, where we are now, and where we hope to be in the future. Please allow us the knowledge and the wisdom to chart a course that is pleasing to your name and that reveals hope and peace to all we encounter on each day's journey. May we take our learning, knowledge, and wisdom to show the world the everlasting truth that we are all brothers and sisters in your eyes. As the family of mankind, let us all walk together for the betterment of ourselves, our families, our communities, and our country. May you allow each of us to walk safely toward our dreams. Father, please remind us every day of our blessings. Please keep safe all who travel, all who are in harm's way on foreign lands, and all who are in need of support and comfort. I humbly beseech you to allow each of us to be a light into the darkness and allow each of us to bless your name all the days of our lives. Help each of us see the wisdom in T.S. Eliot's words. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. With your help, we can outdistance what we thought we could do each day. We can become a light unto the darkness, a beacon of hope, and a source of comfort and support to each other. And dear God, I think I speak on part of the faculty and the staff. We appreciate the enrichment that this class has given to our lives. Amen.